On Law Weekly today, some lawyers share their views on the moves by the Senate to enact a law to regulate social media. We also have a report on the fact-finding visit embarked upon by the members of the tribunal inquiring into the civil disturbances in the Lekki Free Trade Zone area of Lagos. All that and more on this episode of Law Weekly on Channels Television. Hello there, welcome to the program. I am Shola Shuyeli. The Lagos State Government's Tribunal of Inquiry into the civil disturbances in the Lekki Free Trade Zone area is right now reviewing presentations after it concluded the taking of oral evidence. But before retiring to review evidence and presentations, the tribunal paid a fact-finding visit to the site of the disturbances in Lekki. What is the grouse of the host communities in Lekki and what led to the civil disturbances? Who killed the managing director of the Free Trade Zone area, Mr. Tunde Disu? These were some of the questions the tribunal put to members of the host community during their visit, and in this report we give you some of the details of what transpired during that visit.
And considering the recent breakdown in law and order at the Lekki Free
On the 22nd of October, the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, inaugurated a 5-man tribunal of inquiry to investigate the civil disturbances which happened in the Lekki areas of the state on October the 12th.
The recent violent incident in the Lekki Free Trade Zone is of great concern to us as a government. Such incidents, if not properly handled, could lead to a breakdown of law and order. I am confident that members of the tribunal who are experienced personalities in their various fields will discharge their duties diligently and conscientiously. I encourage members of the tribunal to work without any fear or favor.
The disturbances sadly led to the disruption of business activities in the area and the death of the managing director of the Lekki Free Trade Zone, Mr. Tajuddin Disu. Almost a month after the inauguration, the tribunal held its first public sitting on Monday, the 16th of November. In his speech, the chairman of the tribunal, Justice Adesuyi Olatero Olagbegi, said in line with the terms of reference of the tribunal, individuals, groups, stakeholders, host communities and other interested members of the public can submit memoranda to assist the tribunal in its quest to unravel the remote and immediate causes of the October 12 incident. The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in the state, Mr. Adeniji Kazim, urged the tribunal to be fearless and give everyone a chance to ventilate their observations and suggestions. He reiterated the government's commitment to making Lagos safe and prosperous for all and assured members of the tribunal and the public that the findings of the inquiry will be considered and implemented appropriately. After taking oral evidences and memoranda from interested members of the community and public, the tribunal on Tuesday, December the 1st, paid a fact-finding visit to the 15 affected free zone host communities in the Lekki area. The team, which included lawyers, representatives of Lekki Free Trade Zone Development Company, Lekki Worldwide, Dangote Refinery, officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Justice and journalists met with residents of the host communities. The leaders of the communities all proclaimed the people's innocence with regards to the death of the chairman of the Lekki Free Trade Zone, Mr. Disu.
The incident happened around 9:20 a.m., but the policemen had started shooting before Mr. Tunde Disu arrived. The Mopol lined up along the wall, pointed a gun and started shooting at us.
They also complained to the tribunal that their lives had been disrupted by the police since the day of the violence. The activities of some companies operating in the free trade zone was also a major source of worry for the communities.
We of youth of Steeland, we don't have any access of doing anything inside the free zone. Because at times when you go there that you want to work, some people will tell us that you didn't go to school, you can just employ you as a labor. So when we go there as a labor, they are going to be paying off 600 naira per day. That is rubbish. You don't even like that. When some of us that went to school go there, maybe to their office that they want to work there, they will tell you say you'll be indigent of the town, so they can't employ you. They can be employing a person from outside to come there to be working with them. In the next 2 to 3 years, 3 months, you see them, all of them using car. That is not good for us.
We are fishing and farming. At present, you can never go for farming anymore, only fishing alone. So the road this side has been taken over by the Lagos State government. Simple. So no water, no electricity, which the government here has already promised that he will give us everything before December, especially electricity. So that's what we are looking for.
The people of the community took the team round to see things for themselves. At every community visited, the people complained about their plight and called on government to uphold their end of the MOU signed with the host communities. Some members of the community also voiced their concerns about the activities of some of the companies operating in the Lekki Free Trade Zone.
Our own issue is different from that community, because our own issue is that the dredging that Dangote is doing here is spoiling our coconut here.
It's spoiling the fish of the other side.
As it's spoiling their own fish,
your own
coconut.
How is it spoiling your?
During the dredging, the sand that they are dredging now spoiling our coconut. Here, damage everything. Even our houses, there are some houses here that is cracking. Here,
To fishing now.
so fishing now is our problem now, because we are doing 2 jobs here. We do farming and fishing. Those who are doing farming are also doing fishing. When during rainy season, we do farming. When it's time for fishing, we do here. It's the same person. The same person is doing the 2 jobs.
And this land where they are building their office belongs to TU. They've never employed any.
One of our
No
one from
no one. And we have graduates, we have everything. Even before Mr. Disu died, I gave him 5 CV graduates. First class honor among them. Insurance, which can work, accountant and then accounting and everything. I give it to Mr. Disu in Victoria Island. And that is why I'm saying it before the tribunal, that no single member of TU was employed.
We give preference to the communities. We deal with the community leaders. There are various meetings in the past that they usually hold in Lekki Worldwide, and we submit lists of our requirements through the community, and we get community involved when we're doing our recruitment. So most of our recruitment are done based on that basis. When we moved in, yes, we needed people. That was 2010, but we don't do that again. What we do, we have full-time staff and contract staff. That's what we have here.
The members of the tribunal listened carefully to the complaints of the communities. They took notes and asked questions.
You go to the schools there.
Yes, but we need our own separate school here because we have
a
school. We don't have, but we don't. That's what we are progressing.
Okay.
But we have hospital.
The maternity.
The last stop was the Dangote refinery, the Lekki Free Trade Zone, and St. Nicholas Hospital in Lekki, where Mr. Disu's body was taken. At the end of the fact-finding visit, the chairman of the tribunal, Justice Olateru Olagbegi, urged the communities to maintain the peace and present a united front to the government so it can better respond to their grievances. When asked his assessment of the visit, here's how he responded.
My assessment will form part of the recommendations of the tribunal
what you see us doing is an extension of the proceedings that we have heard at the tribunal venue in Ikeja, and we have visited several villages and communities. We've visited over 15 now, and we've already received memo from many of them, virtually from all of them, but we are now here on the land and have the opportunity to be able to particularize which community is on which land and to speak to them directly as you see us doing. So coming back again to your question, what we are here doing is collecting evidence and information, and it is premature for us to be making observations or assessments. You will have to wait until the tribunal concludes its work and submits to His Excellency the Governor. We are merely acting under the terms and will follow the procedure in the manner that these matters go.
For now, the tribunal has retired to review all the presentations and evidences it has gathered. The government had given it 45 days to complete its quest to unravel the remote and immediate causes of the incident with a view to forestalling a future occurrence.